enough food in the land of Judah. So a man went to live in the country of Moab for a while. He was from Bethlehem in Judah. His wife and 2 sons went with him. The man's name was Elimelech. His wife's name was Naomi. The names of his 2 sons were Mahlon and Chilion. Elimelech died, and Naomi was left with her 2 sons. Mahlon and Chilion married Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. After about 10 years, Mahlon and Chilion also died. Naomi was left without her husband or her sons. With the famine now over, Naomi made plans to return to her homeland. Orpah returned to her family, but Ruth insisted on going with Naomi. But Ruth replied, "Don't try to make me leave you and go back. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Where you die, I'll die, and there my body will be buried. I won't let anything except death separate you from me. If I do, may the Lord punish me greatly." As they had no money and no one to take care of them, when they got to Bethlehem, Ruth went into the fields to gather whatever grain she could. She went to Boaz's field. He was a relative on Naomi's husband's side. Boaz noticed Ruth and asked his workers to be kind to her and leave plenty of grain for her and her mother-in-law. After a while, at Naomi's insistence, Ruth went to Boaz at the threshing floor and asked him to become the kinsman redeemer for them. Before Boaz could accept the care of these 2 women, he had to negotiate with another kinsman for their privilege. This other man was closer to Elimelech and therefore had the responsibility to care for the ladies. This man chose not to accept them into his care, which left Boaz with the opportunity to buy Naomi's land and take Ruth as his wife. During this time, there was a practice that made transfer of land final. One person would take his sandal off and give it to the other. That was how people in Israel showed that a business matter had been settled. So, Boaz took Ruth as his wife, and she had a son, Obed. Obed became the father of Jesse. Jesse was the father of David.